All right, y'all, I'm in the greater North Texas area over here in Gunter. I'm gonna be touring a big master plan community, Mattamy homes, over here just off Preston Road. This current road we're on, that's a 1-lane, turns into a 2-lane in Salina. That 2-lane turns into a 3-lane in Prosper, which is Preston Road. Those two cities are about, 10 minutes away to 15 minutes away. Plano from this location is about 40 minutes away. So I just made a video on a retirement community. I think this might be the community you actually go retire in personally. I don't know, it's got some pretty good amenities, and for like the next at least decade, you're still gonna have a good sense of like a country atmosphere. This is gonna be the Bridges at Preston Crossing. It gets that name from, being right off Preston Road. So the homes right here are gonna look all old. This is Gunter. The city is literally just off that street right there. So not gonna be a whole bunch of stuff there. Once you get up into this northern area, it's all about like horses and a lot of horses. We're on Main Street right now. Gunter, where it's at, it's kind of like Anna. All these, I would say Anna's a lot more developed. Not crazy developed, right? But it is more developed than Gunter. Gunter is going to be one of the furthest north areas I go to besides Sherman. I figure this would be a good neighborhood to show you guys potentially if you're living around the city and you're thinking, okay, I want to be in something that's, 2,000 square feet, 2,200 square feet maybe downsize to like a first floor, but have like a view of like a golf course, be outside of all like the hustle and bustle. Now, I'll get into the details about the commute and all that stuff. That's gonna be the downside to this community we're about to go in to. Oh, look, we got cows. We got lots of cows. This is pretty far out from, the rest of civilization, but I do think this is gonna be a good neighborhood for you guys to kind of look at. And they are doing new construction through here. This is just gonna be Mattamy homes. Huge master plan community. It's gonna have a golf course with it. Want to show you guys kind of the entryway into here, and then it's on the right side currently. You just we're pointed to the left, but here we go. All right, into the Bridges at Preston Crossing. Welcome back to another neighborhood tour, guys. Let's do this. So you got a nice little entryway here. So all the amenities are going to be around the golf course in those areas. They got like a little amenity center with like a fitness and good things like that. Going to be some really nice views with some of these houses. Now some of them are going to, you're going to be able to see into your neighbor. You're going to be right up next to your neighbor on some, but there were a good amount of lots available kind of along the golf course where you could have a pretty sweet view. So let me get into backside the neighborhood. Okay, those are the estates. Okay, well, that's awkward. I didn't go the right way. Oops. My beat. Hold on. At least you can kind of see what people's backyards look like. Okay, so this is over in Gunter, Grayson County. Thank goodness these. Oh God. Okay. Wow, I tell you, we gotta get out to the countryside, and man, it's just, you get the sniffles. Houses in here dating as far back as 2017. 3 homes have currently sold in here in the past 60 days. Currently seeing about a median price of like $680 to $690 getting listed. This HOA in here is $600 annually, and there's no mud. So you're gonna have the entryway into here was that 1 lane, which is gonna be a pain to drive on, and you're not gonna have your bigger 2 lanes around here. In this specific section, everything's pretty close, but I'll get into some other parts of the neighborhood that they're selling at. I'll put up the plat map right now and show you. Along the back side, those yellow houses are all quick move-in, so they got like 11 quick move-ins listed. I don't have all the details on those, but I'll talk about some of the floor plans that they're kind of building right now and what they were listed at on the MLS, but just kind of look at that map, get a good idea on kind of what they're showing as what's available right now and what you could build on. On the low end in here, they have a Barrett Elevation D model, which is listed at $549,000. That's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,244 square feet at $244 per square foot. And then they have a Drexel model that's also an Elevation D, and that's listed at $644,000, 4-bed, 5-bath, 3,347 square feet at $192 per square foot. Okay, so right here you can see this lot is currently for sale, and I believe that's one of the holes. We'll just say that's the 8th hole right there, but they're selling one house on the first hole. I'll go a little bit further down where the golf course is, but here's more of the houses here along this. So on the left side is the golf course, kind of getting a view, and then there's just a huge field on this other side. This neighborhood really reminds me of Prosper back in the day on what they were building the houses and what they were looking at. Okay, check out this house. I like this white house. You know? It's a little bit different than the other brick and stone stuff. All right, let's go a little bit deeper into the neighborhood. So those were the two models that they were showing. Now they have some other models as well that they were listing, but those give you some good ideas as currently as to what they're building in here for Mattamy. The lot sizes in here, this is also the reason why I wanted to come out. I like touring neighborhoods like this, like throwing some of these in here with like the 100+ front yard lot sizes. Most of these in here are going to be well over 100. I was seeing some at like 120 by 180, so you're going to have a good sized lot. Now some of them are not going to be you know, not as big frontage because you're in a cul-de-sac, but then you're going to have a huge backyard. So some of these houses in here got really big backyards. Some of them are pretty close to their neighbor, but like I said, it reminds me of what they were building the houses like in Prosper back in the day and what those look like. If anyone from 2008 was buying homes in Prosper, this was usually what you were kind of buying and looking at. Now those houses in Prosper today are like $2 million. I'm not going to say that that's what's going to happen here, but getting anything close to an acre in Prosper is pretty expensive. And then all throughout here is going to be single family residential. They're going to have the golf course, so I'm sure there's some people in here that are driving their golf cart around, so I'm sure you could do that. But they'll have the golf course, and then there's like less than 1,000 homes throughout this master plan community. And I would say they're more towards the end. Now there is some land that could change up on the zoning and might put different stuff. All right, that came up quick. That's another dead end. There's a bunch of dead ends in here, so I'm just trying to pick the right way to go for you guys to get down to the golf course. And then for recents that are selling in here, I've been seeing at like $217 per square foot as the average. There was stuff on the low end of like $213. Okay, it's definitely not that way. So we'll go back up this way. I think I'm lost. And shout out to Tracy. I wasn't gonna come out, I was gonna do a video today, but I got an email from someone. Tracy, you know who you are. She said she was watching the videos and loves the videos and the driving tours. I don't know, it got me some motivation, and then this song came on. And I had to do it, you know. I had to get off my butt and come make a video. So I thought this would be a little curveball for you guys, a little different. I'm currently headed towards the exit out and away. I'm gonna try to get to the golf course. Give me a second. So that definitely wasn't the right way to get out of here. We're gonna figure this out. Can you tell I'm a professional? Alright, I feel like. Alright. Back again. Alright, let's talk about homes that are currently active right now. Actually, hold on. Hold that thought. Before I start talking again, let's focus for a second. All right, there was literally a sign showing me the way, and I missed it. Oopsies. Okay, so now we're into the golf course. All right, private property. Perfect. Sounds like I should be here. All right, so this is the down here. I was talking about the actives, but I got sidetracked. Tennis court. And then the actives in here currently, they have a 2017 build that was listed at $850,000, dropped to $819,000. It was a 5-bed, 6-bath, 4,426 square feet at $185 per square foot. And then there was another one listed at $849, dropped to $775,000. Hold that thought, guys. Here's the Mattamy home. Okay, back to it. Then that was, and then dropped to $775,000, 2019 build, 4-bed, 3-bath, 3,697 square feet at $209 per square foot. Okay, so that should give you a good idea on like what's kind of happening in this market, where things are closing, where they're active at. What you see right now on the left side is the back end of the golf course. So you're gonna have all this privacy, which I don't know, would you rather have tree line or golf course? I think I'd rather have golf course. So you don't really have a view of the golf course, but you got a tree line. I don't know. Which one would you guys prefer, tree line or golf course? Interesting. Okay, so that was down that way. All right, so that was it. I was actually in the right spot. Perfect. I thought it was a little bit further, but it was not. More proposed zoning changes. It would be interesting what they add. And that's the thing about Gunter and all these communities that are further north, like Anna or Van Alstyne or anything like that. They're gonna have proposed zoning changes with more people moving up north and doing that. Oh, cool, they got a little back house on this one. It's nice. Typically you don't see that around most of the neighborhoods that I'm touring. All right, so school district is gonna be Gunter, elementary school, Gunter, middle school, Gunter, high school, Gunter. So you know you're in a small town when the name of these schools are all the same. And then not really by any college campuses. You're close to Sherman, which there's some campuses over there. Salina has a college satellite campus over there. So those would be like the nearest ones, but like anything around Dallas. I mean, Dallas is gonna be a pretty well, speaking about Dallas, let's talk about Dallas and the commute. So down to there, about an hour. DFW Airport, 50 minutes. The high school, Gunter, 9 minutes away. And I was looking on the map, the closest major hospital is about 20 minutes, 25 minutes away from this area over in Sherman. All right, so perfect. I will end the video here at the roundabout. There's the golf course over there. Looks like there's a little, got the horse area, the equestrian. It said that on their website, it's like 17-acre equestrian place. Interesting. We're all just going in one big circle here. A lot of trucks around Gunter. That's the other thing I noticed. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. A little bit different of a community out here in Gunter. If you got any other questions, if you want to buy a house around here, text me. I'm a realtor. I can help you. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out and take it easy, y'all. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.